This right here is a BIC pen, the classic one everyone knows. You can probably buy it for less than $1, but making one is ridiculously expensive. Let's see why. Imagine you want to start manufacturing your own pens. A BIC Cristal like this one is made of just 6 pieces. I mean, how hard could it be? First, the body, crystal polystyrene. You need the raw material, an industrial injector, and an ultra-precise hexagonal mold that can cost as much as the machine itself. All that just to make the transparent tube. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nobody's going to buy all of that just to make a single pen. Sounds ridiculous, right? Well, how would you do it? I'm asking seriously. Keep that question in mind. You'll see why later. The cap, the plug, and the ink cartridge use different plastics and different molds. Add those to the list. The ink needs solvents, pigments, and an industrial mixer. The tip is made of brass. You have to melt it, laminate it, polish it, and shape it into a cone. And the tiny ball, made of tungsten carbide, almost as hard as a diamond, needs specialized machinery to mix it, press it, and polish it. When you finally have all the pieces, you still need assembly, labor, packaging, and transportation. All of that just to make one pen. Again, I know nobody is doing all this to make a single pen. They do it to make millions. But if you wanted to make just one on your own, how much would it cost you? Where would you even get the raw materials? How long would it take? And could you sell it for the same price as one of these? See, you probably already know what I'm about to say, but nothing around you is truly cheap. It's subsidized by mass production. Before the BIC pen was invented, a pen could cost the equivalent of $150. It was practically a luxury item. There is a really interesting video explaining how the invention of this literally changed the world. Anyways, thanks to producing millions, the cost per unit collapses. That's the economy of scale. Producing a single unit is insanely expensive, but producing millions makes the next one cheaper and cheaper. This happens with everything: your clothes, your phone, your food, your appliances, even a chicken or a tomato. Everything is mass-produced. Think I'm exaggerating? Try this at home. How long would it take you to make a hamburger if you had to produce and process all the ingredients yourself? One guy actually did the experiment. It took him half a year and thousands of dollars to make a single burger from scratch, and it wasn't even that good. Now, even though the economy of scale makes our lives cheaper, easier, and nicer, it also has a dark side. Mass production isn't new. It's existed since the moment bartering was invented. You raised 10 chickens, ate one, and traded the other 9 for clothes, jewelry, wagons, whatever. But over time, it gets harder and harder to compete. Think about it. 300 years ago, your only competition was the local shoemaker or baker. The game was, let's say, a lot more fair. Today, you're competing with mega companies with extremely complex machinery, global suppliers, and gigantic logistics chains. How are you supposed to stand up to something like that? And this is where I want you to remember the question from the beginning. Let's say you want to make and sell your own pens. How would you do it? How much would it cost you? How long would it take? And assuming you find answers to those questions, could you sell yours for a price anywhere close to one of these? Good luck competing with BIC. Still, it's not impossible to survive or innovate. It's just getting harder every day. So the next time you see a pen for less than $1, remember that 100 years ago it would have cost 300 times more. Behind it are decades of innovation, materials from all over the world, and a process so complex that replicating it would cost you millions. It costs less than a bottle of water because someone, somewhere, is producing millions every single day.